Okay, we're back. Hopefully with a game that's a little bit more balanced than last game. I mean, it was balanced players, teams, but it just went a little bit away from them. So hopefully a closer game is what I mean.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, we'll have to see if they opt to ban stuff from the last game they thought was too powerful. They obviously banned out the Titan last time. Maybe they'll go with Spirit Breaker Bounty Hunter. Obviously, Brex has been... But Brex, the thing is that Brex plays 3 heroes, which are all kind of pickable in first phase. So it's like, you can't really completely ban him out. I think it's better, and it's something that we need to start doing. They're going to first ban it. Is figure out how to beat it, not just ban it straight up, because he's always going to have something get through, which you then go, oh, he's good on it. So you've got to actually figure out how to beat his heroes.
First banning Bounty Hunter in this meta, I don't think is necessarily a good thing, but because you really don't want to play against Brex's Bounty Hunter, and I guess it is all about having fun in the game as well, just get rid of it. But you do not want to allow him to get Spirit Breaker, not just Brex, but literally anybody.
Anyone.
Because I have played Spirit Breaker, and there is some skill to the hero, but he is just a ridiculous hero. It doesn't matter what you do. He's like a better Storm Spirit at the moment. He does more damage when he arrives with the bash. I think you can do like 1,000 damage with Greater Bash in the late game. One bash. Yeah. The cooldown is 6 seconds with Aghanim's, so you can't get away from him. He's ridiculously tanky. I think it's 75% status resist or 80% or something. It's like being Ursa. You can't CC him. He does 1,000,000 damage. You can't escape him. It goes through BKB. It's AoE on anyone on the way to the charge as well. Your ultimate has a BKB built in with the shard. It just does everything, that hero. Too good. So anyway,
completely ridiculous.
We shall see. Do you know what is interesting? Someone mentioned this on the Reddit, and I don't know if it got changed or just something happened, but the background of the bans used to be not big enough for 7 bans, and now it is. So I don't know if they fixed that recently, but it is nice. Yeah, if it fits properly. So I don't know when they changed that, but anyway, Spirit Breaker being banned.
Probably change it for TI. I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe. I'd hope so anyway. Number of bans has increased as the game's been out, but new heroes don't get added very often, but I think 7 bans is probably the sweet spot. I don't think we'll see 8 bans anytime soon, to be honest. I think that would just make the banning and pick phase too long if you have to add an extra 30-second plus wait onto another ban each. So
yeah, I don't know if that might change it around. So it's 3 bans in the first phase, then 2, then 2.
Yeah, I like having 3 in the middle, actually, because that's when you have a chance to ban based on a strategy. Like they've picked their first 2 heroes, now you can ban around it, or you've picked... let's say you pick a core in phase 1. Like, I really want, I don't know, what core's really good? I was going to say Spectre. You don't pick first phase Spectre. That's quite rare. But we've seen first phase Slark, right? Or something like that. Then you have 3 bans for it.
If we go back to the TI meta, right? When you think about Tiny and how many synergies Tiny has, you have potential if they pick a first phase Tiny to then ban 3 very good Tiny synergies, like maybe like IO, Lycan, Ogre, something like that, right? Something that's going to enable the Tiny to be bigger and stronger.
I was more thinking you have 3 bans also to protect a core. So you pick a core early, you can have 3 bans for heroes that hard counter your hero. So yeah, there's always that option as well. They go for Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor has a very high win rate, or decently high win rate in Herald, and as you approach Divine, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm not entirely sure why that happens, but Witch Doctor...
Probably because of the ult, right? Standing still channeling something gets punished a lot more in higher.
It does.
That's my guess, at least.
But I thought Witch Doctor is strong when he's a really strong lane dominator. You put Maledict down, you drop your ult, even the 1-second stun that maybe gets another bounce is enough to pretty much insta-kill someone. But at the moment, I don't know. He's still got good right-click damage. He is a bit of a lane winner, generally. But yeah, seen as a really low win rate hero. Maybe he just really sucks when the game gets going and he can easily be killed, but I don't know. I've always thought Witch Doctor is always a pretty good hero. So anyway, there it is. There's the opener. Now we're going to see what they return with. 2 supports banned, Jakiro and Bane. Even though Bane just spent the entire game being one-shot by Bounty Hunter, still going to be banned, and they go for Dark Willow.
Yeah, and it's a counter against the Witch Doctor. You can obviously ult the Fear on him, the Witch Doctor ult. So you do have that for a long-range cancel. And there's a Brex hero.
Oh, he got his Elder Titan. He's like, yes, my Elder Titan. Well,
yeah, I'm not sure how well it fares into a Witch Doctor lane, though, because obviously the Maledict is very good against strength heroes in general, because they lose a lot of HP. So the Maledict will tick harder.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a self-heal, so no way of negating some of the damage. So we'll see. I mean, he's obviously going to slap the crap out of the Witch Doctor if he gets on top
Oh
of him
yeah,
with the Spirit buff.
he will destroy Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor has quite low base armor and is quite squishy. He's got a single 1 second stun that only stuns longer if people happen to be near it. So Brex can just, run down a Witch Doctor, especially in the mid game. But we'll see. Nyx Assassin. This is a cool hero that you don't see that often. Sometimes you see it a load, then you don't see it at all. I can't remember who really plays Nyx on the Radiant team. Is it a Kinder hero? Does he play Nyx? Is he a Nyx player?
Great question. I don't know.
Or
I
is
think,
it
I've seen Ollie played it, but
Hashem? Yeah.
might pick it up.
Hashem has played it a long time ago. I have a really funny screenshot from when Hashem was playing Nyx since like 2012 on my profile. So yeah, it's been a while, but I've not seen not seen him play Nyx recently. I like Nyx. I think he's a very disruptive hero. He's very irritating. Is he good against those heroes though? Maybe. You can stun Dark Willow whenever you want, which is nice.
That's the thing, right? So generally, when you think about is Nyx great this game, it's typically more because of his Spike Carapace really strong against something. As a hero, right, he also gives a lot of vision through his ult, but you can obviously stun the Elder Titan when the Spirit passes through you, and you can stun him when he stomps, which might stop him from using his ult in time.
Yes, that's true.
In reality, I don't know how good of a hero it would be against Elder Titan. Against Dark Willow, it's like okay, I think, because you can stun. Obviously, you can tank the Shadow Realm damage early game with Carapace.
You can't Shadow Realm a Nyx with Carapaces up because it's way too obvious. But I think it's pretty good against Elder Titan, like you said, because even if Elder Titan gets all his spirit stuff off and runs at you, if you Carapace the first punch, I mean that's it. You've got away from him. He's hit himself like 200 damage. You can follow up with a stun, and yeah, he's great at ganking as well. So. Yeah, I like the Nyx Assassin. Definitely goes well with the Witch Doctor. Provides a bit more crowd control, a bit more damage. But again, the game is still no really big heroes have been picked at the moment. Elder Titan's +3. You've got three other supports picked. We're still waiting for a core. They've realized that Ben loves to play Naga Siren and really well. So they're saying, get rid of it. Get it out. None of that. And I certainly wouldn't want to be playing Witch Doctor Nyx against a Naga Siren. So yeah, makes sense. Get rid of that. And now we're going with Tide. Pretty standard ban. Luna. Yeah, another core who's just good hero. So we'll see what they go. Juggernaut bans. Okay, Witch Doctor Juggernaut.
Nice against Willow.
Yeah,
through the Bramble Maze.
That's true. And Maledict through the Shadow Realm as well. Juggernaut doesn't care about Shadow Realm. Can't Omni Slash a Willow easily, but you can just spin on her, so who cares? So we'll see what else is banned. I'm guessing more cores because that seems to be what's being banned. Almost every support has been picked at the moment. Is there any supports that extra synergize with Elder Titan that you wouldn't want to see with Elder Titan? Like
Grimstroke?
Move speed so he can run in and punch people. Yeah. Definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I could see Grimstroke. Trying to think what other good fours are. I mean, Mirana's pretty cool. If you land asleep, you pretty much set up arrow.
Yes, sleep's a really long duration. 2 points of stomp is 3 seconds. That's enough for Mirana to just stand back and land the perfect arrow, which lasts a very long time. So banning.
I see Snapfire as well, something that we haven't seen much this in-house at least.
The cookie, and then you've got a slow, so you've got stun and slow for the lane. Yeah. They've gone for a Lifestealer ban again. Really not liking Lifestealer at the moment. It is pretty good against Witch Doctor and Nyx Assassin, so I'd say fair enough. But
I think Lifestealer is that carry that gets brought up a lot when people are thinking about things that have built-in BKB and just generally quite annoying carries to play against. People like banning the Lifestealer. Even though I don't think the hero is particularly great, I do think it has some very good matchups.
Funnily enough, Ogre was the hero I was thinking of. I don't know why I didn't say it, but I thought if they're going to ban a support, is Ogre good? And I was doing all the calculations in my mind instead of saying it out loud. Does Ogre go well with Elder Titan? Yes, you speed him up. Is Ignite good enough early game? Actually, they did just go for it. And yeah, fair enough. Ogre is not going to be killed by Nyx. Doesn't have a massive mana pool for an int hero. Loads of strength. So Witch Doctor Nyx, not going to blow him up. He's quite tanky. He's got stuns to interrupt things. He provides Bloodlust. Elder Titans loves the free attack speed and move speed. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a great support. Definitely
Will they
good.
put it in the offlane though with the Elder Titan? Because Willow is traditionally more the 4 hero.
Tends to be, but I think either works. Legion Commander, sorry. Okay, I suppose. I can't see any particular reason why you pick it at this point. It's just a hero.
Ignite, quite nice. Obviously you can purge off the Shadow Realm route. So it has like a decent matchup against both supports actually.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it does very well into an Elder Titan because the Elder Titan will
just he'll punch you to death. And if you're dueling someone, he can just put down the Spirit Sleep Legion's not going to do any
And you set up,
damage.
you set up his ult and everything. Yeah, like
Yeah.
very anti-synergy all the time. But maybe they're thinking of running the Legion more as a sort of an actual saving Legion than a frontline Legion, because maybe you want to put the Nyx into the front line.
And they go for Void and Legion.
Okay.
The problem with Actually, it's not too bad. I was going to say the problem with Void is you need some heroes in your team who can do damage into Chrono as well. Witch Doctor is actually famously very good with Void. You don't even need the Aghanims, but just Void ults and you just put a Witch Doctor ult on the outside, you can kill everybody. It does so much DPS, the Death Ward. So,
that's the
yes.
thing, though, with the nerf they did to that, right? That you couldn't put things inside the Chronosphere. Witch Doctor, you now have to make sure that your Chrono is far enough forward that you catch the hero in it, so your Witch Doctor can ult from the outside. But they're not too close to the enemy that your Witch Doctor then puts himself in danger. So it's a lot harder to get that combo off than it used to be.
Yes.
But I don't know if you're about to mention it, but Legion Faces Void has real bad synergy, because you want to duel someone, but then you're potentially dropping a Chrono on top of the duel or after the duel. It's kind of messy having that those things work in harmony. But if you're literally running the Legion as a debuffing hero and maybe attacks people Void is nice, then maybe it's fine. Maybe you just say as a Legion, like, I'm not looking to duel anyone, I'm looking to buff my carry.
Then it does work very well, and you can still get some dual pickups on some supports or use it as lockdown. Ursa against Void and Legion Commander should be thinking about the early Aghanims. I've seen Ursas do that a lot. Diffusal Blade Ags, something like that. Maybe Morbid Mask thrown in there at some point. Ags is so good, because I think Ursa's ult lasts about 4.5 seconds, going up to 5.7 if you take the talent at level 20, which not everyone does, because I think it's against the Fury Swipes talent. But the point is, you can just press R inside the Chrono, and then Void can never kill you. It's like an infinite Aeon disc, as long as you're careful enough to save it against Void, right? Or Legion Commander as well. She duels you, press R, no damage taken. You can use it in everything, I think, apart from maybe Silence. But I don't think Taunt counts as a Silence. I'm never sure, because so many mechanics in Dota are really like sneakily created with other mechanics. Like, Hex is not a debuff. Hex is a set movement speed to 100, silence the target, mute the target, and it's cheat. It does like lots of things at the same time. It's actually a silence plus a mute plus a slow, and they call it Hex. They've not created a new type. So we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, he needs to get an Aghanims early. But even then, Ursa, it's quite annoying for Void, because if he has his ult, you can't do anything. You can't Chrono him. You have to kind of look at him for ages. I like Ursa here. Usually it's one of the heroes that just gets insta-banned, but this time it got through the draft. So anyway, we'll see what happens.
Decently well into the Legion lane as well, and even does pretty well against Nyx Assassin, because as long as you get the Earthshock on the Nyx, even if you spike Carapace is it. The slow duration on Earthshock is surprisingly long, and then you can just run him down and claw him to death, because Nyx can't do much afterwards.
Puck also has the same problem with the ultimate and Ursa. Ursa can just press his ult and just walk through the Dream Coil, and it just barely stuns him, and he can just then run at you. So yeah, definitely an interesting pick. Puck has very little damage to throw into the Chrono. They've overloaded in CC on the Radiant team, but not any damage. You've got Dream Coil and Chronosphere, and you've got the Duel. You've got Nyx's stun and Witch Doctor. You have so many stuns. Not a lot of damage, but we'll see, because Puck can bring enough. Nyx can bring a bit, which if they all put what they have together, they have enough, but it's not like an instant, insane amount of blow up. So we'll see what the Dire go to respond for that. The Dire do have a lot of damage, more I believe, and they're going to finish it off with a last pick, Winter Wyvern.
Okay, so it'll be Willow mid then. Ollie's going to play the Dark Willow.
But Ollie's on the Radiant, so no, he cannot do that. So I'm wondering,
hold on,
is someone a Willow mid player? This is the interesting question, because Willow mid is powerful, but Wyvern mid did get nerfed, I think, a little bit too hard. I guess you can still kind of play it, but it's so much worse than it used to be. Looks like they've got Wayfarer on the Wyvern, Copium on Dark Willow. Ogre has not been assigned yet. That means it's Veteran Ogre. Okay, so Brex is a core, Ursa's a core. Then, but who is the core of those three heroes? I really can't tell even now.
I don't see Wayfarer playing mid.
No, maybe.
That's my guess. So potentially it's still Dark Willow mid, or are they going to run Ogre mid?
I played Ogre core in a recent game. It's pretty good. You get Midas at pre 10 minutes. The gold just infinitely flows into your hero, and then you buy Aghanims. You can get E-Blade. You can get Scythe. You just insane. You free items all the time, and you do a lot of damage on Ogre as well if you spam your spells. So yeah, I can see it being a thing. Is that the thing they need against the Radiant team? I can't see Ogre mid being very good against a Puck.
Well, yeah, it's high HP regen, so the harassment from lane will be not a big issue, I think. Because Puck usually wins her lane, right, or his lane, by spamming spells, right, and pushing the enemy hero out the lane. But if Ogre has, you know, sort of whatever it is, like 6 or 7 base regen, it's kind of like having a free bottle in a way. Just passively, just soak up the damage. Once, like you say, get the Midas, and off you go. But okay, we don't have a Quelling Blade on the Willow, so I think it's got to be mid Ogre.
Does Ogre have a Quelling Blade? No, Ogre's got nothing. Yeah, he does.
Have a Quelling Blade now.
So
mid. Is it going to be mid on the Elder Titan and put the Ogre as a 3, or is it Breck's going to stick to his traditional role? The Windlay start on the Elder Titan, I think, is quite interesting.
Well, often Brex used to do a full bracer.
Yeah.
But now I like the Windlace better, because Windlace is really, I mean, Elder Titan's all about move speed, right? You need to go and punch people. So the faster you go, the more punches you can get. I would like to see what Ogre mid can accomplish. He has got a bottle in his quick buy, and he's already started with a stick. You start with a stick if you're playing against a
against Puck, maybe. She obviously uses a lot of spells.
Yeah, but I don't know if you start with the stick. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's bought full regen, so he's not going for an early bottle. He's going to get bottled before the 4-minute rune instead. He does have 7 base armor, and with the Quelling Blade, enough right-click damage to get pretty much any last hit he wants. So, yeah, interesting mid. Don't see Ogre mid too often, but I know it can be done. Now I'm starting to think the Radiant team lineup is actually better than the Dire's team lineup. So we will see. Please don't try for that. Oh, he did. Oh, he did get the bounty, though. But this time, he's the one going to go down. Why? He does use Earthstrike. In fact, he slows the entire enemy team. He gets Cold Embrace, which does actually heal him up. No, it's fine. No, it worked. It was fine. It was enough. Oh, there comes another stun. Yeah, it has. No, you're not going to get... Oh, that's... What? No way. No way did that happen. Veteran is charging after Kinder. Yeah, I don't think that's a good play. Kinder turns around, gets the stun, turns around with the right click. Veteran is being baited. There's another kill. 2 kills in the early game. And guess what? Also a wave that's happening.
Yep. That's the worst bit of it all, actually. Losing that first wave, the Kate has an entire level advantage now on this Ogre. He's going to TP in for maybe the range creep.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, he gets the 1 melee, but he gets denied. It's a half a level lead in mid, which is pretty rough when you're playing these like weird mid laners. So we'll see if Max is able to make a comeback. But now you have Cold Embrace on your level 1 Wyvern, so your safe lane is a disaster as well.
Yeah, you need the Arctic Burn level 1, or at least the Splinter Blast. Those 2 spells are very powerful level 1. Unfortunately, Cold Embrace not quite what you want level 1. What is the heal? It's 30 per second. It's okay. What is happening in the bot lane? Oh, yeah. He's just gone. Witch Doctor deleted. I mean, you got to be careful. The Spirit does so much damage. You absolutely cannot trade against an Elder Titan, no matter who you're playing. And of course, you've got the Dark Willow, who went level 1 Shadowrun, which is interesting.
I think that's kind of standard. It helps secure range creep. It's a bit of harass if need be, so not too unusual. I expect Hashim hasn't played against many Elder Titans since coming back to Dota.
No.
Especially not ones who know what they're doing. Maybe Cavern Crawl once.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he'll quickly learn how much damage Brex does, but I think positioning is everything for him in this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And at level 2, the Dark Willow Elder Titan combo are so powerful, so I think you just need to play careful. But Juju knows what he's doing. He's already got level 3 as Hashim died, so he got a bit of solo XP. So he's going to be okay. They do stop the pull. Or was it a stack that they tried to stop? Because the stack happened anyway. They're maybe not sure. That Brexy has plenty of last hits to enjoy. He's already taken a point in natural order. 40% armor reduction, which actually is quite a lot. That's 2.4 minus armor constantly on the Void. Oh, Kinder gets a nice deny there.
Just realise how much worse this Wyvern pick is. It's into a lane with a Nyx Assassin, which basically means RC Burn is a free stun. And a Legion who can remove the dot damage, which is most of RC Burn's damage. So
that's true. And Ollie can't do that because he's got no points in press the attack. With,
I'm not sure Ollie was going to think too much about this. He's just going to level his skill build as he expects. But
I mean, that's
point in press the attack would be the way to go in this lane.
That is a strange build, though, to go 2 points of E and 1 point of Q. I don't think I've seen that before. Usually, if I'm maxing E, I'm also maxing W. Like, I'm not taking Q. I don't know.
1 point in Q, maybe to secure the range creep, 2 points in E to harass. But yeah, I definitely think a point in W next is on the menu.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Level 3, this is okay. We'll just see what he goes next. Please don't just skip W entirely. That would be really sad. But you never know what's possible with Ollie. I mean, how is Veteran doing mid lane? He's getting some CS, but he's still struggling a bit. I suppose Ogre does have nice health regen. He has also got a bottle. Juju loses the boots on his courier, which is a shame because that allows him to go speedy fast mode. Oh no, Ashman's going to take a lot of damage here. Look at that. That is 3-hit kill. That was literally a 3-hit kill. That's going to be another kill. No, it's not. He does get rooted again. Brex killed Hashim in 3 auto attack. This is a level 3 Elder Titan. Can you believe that damage? And no one cares about Natural Order. Witch Doctor only has 2 armor. So it makes a difference of like 0.4 armor or 0.6 armor or something.
Yeah, it's so much damage.
Oh, you let Brex get his hero.
Learning the hard way how much it does.
He's probably like, what is happening? Why am I dead? I don't remember Elder Titan. The thing is, when Elder Titan first came out, or a long, long time ago, Spirit actually did increasing amounts of damage when you walked through people. Like it gave, I don't know, it could do like 300 magic damage, and that's what you did. You spammed Astral Spirit for the harass. Then they decided that was a boring playstyle, and instead gave him more and more and more damage, which I actually like a lot more. But it had this weird side effect of Elder Titan actually being a very, very scary late game core, where you think, no, Elder Titan doesn't do much. Wait, why have I been one shot by their POS 3? How did that happen? I'm 40 minutes into the game and I'm nearly 6 slotted on my POS 1. Why have I died? It's just a ridiculous.
Well, it's now that you get run out by a BKB, max movement speed, swapping into the Stomp Elder Titan, and you're just like, I don't remember him doing any of these things.
Yeah, it's true. The BKB is insane. I thought at first, why not just buy a BKB? And you know what? Sometimes, you knew exactly what he was doing, Ben. Really patient on this fight carapace. Sometimes you do see Elder Titans go BKB instead when you desperately need the BKB. But if you don't need it, it means every 17 seconds you can have like an 8-second BKB or at least a 6-second BKB. You basically can't ever catch him not spell immune. Very, very good item, Ags. It was so good, you even saw POS 5 Elder Titans going first item, Agnums. Yep. And I thought, why? That's very strange. Oh, Ollie, he's already got 3 charges on him, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of bonus damage. 133 bonus damage in auto attack. And you can't dispel it, I'm afraid, using press the attack.
Yeah, it's fine. It does current damage, so it's going to be completely fine.
Oh, there's a bit of a gank going on mid lane, but I think Puck's going to be absolutely fine. Yeah, okay, he's gone. Took a fair bit of damage, though.
Is he fine? That Ignite is ticking, but it's not enough. Ignite does a stupid amount of damage, actually. Getting early points on it is really, really beneficial. I think Decay could probably be playing more around it with his, he has both Phase Shift and the Jaunt to avoid the Ignite. So I think Veteran's actually been doing pretty well in this lane, all things considered. He's only 7 CS down.
And he's level 6 now, and as we know, Ignite has a... If you put 2 Ignites on someone, he just actually baits out the Fire Blast, which means he can now cast the Ignite. And if you multicast Ignite...
The regen.
Oh, no.
Fight for this.
He got it! He got it! This is really good for him. Throws out the stun. It's a multicast stun. Gets the Ignite. It's a double Ignite. I mean, that's Puck dead.
Maybe.
Yeah? Straight out Puck dead.
No, he's got Stick and Fairy. He's fine.
Well, he needs it. Look how much damage he's taking.
You can Phase Shift as well. He's just going to take it up.
You see how much damage you can do with Ogre when you multicast both the Fire Blast and the Ignite. What a hero Ogre is. I miss the days when multicast made your Q cost more mana, and then they decided that wasn't necessary. He has the regen rune. He should use it as he's walking around. Yeah. He's regenning. Regen rune is now cancelled. Look at the damage coming from Cocopium. Just comes off my screen. I was not expecting it. And Hashim tries to get a kill on Veteran. A couple more right clicks. He's going all in for it, which I think is the correct play. But is Veteran going to die? No, he doesn't. He lives on about 10 HP. And Cocopium comes in with a double kill. That's hilarious. Only rank 2 Shadow Realm just comes across my screen and just gets the kill on the Puck. I'm going to see if we can see that again because that was hilarious. I hope I have the replay in time for that. Yeah, he's just like going for kill on Veteran. See if we can see it. Yeah, he's like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm going to go on Veteran. Dream Coil. Dream Coil. Off the side of the screen, just kills him. Oh, that's good. Anyway, let's have a look at top lane. Ollie has managed to hit level 6. Ursa not quite 6 yet. Ursa really wants to be 6 so he doesn't have to worry about any dual threat. Just drop his ultimate. It lasts 4 seconds at rank 1. Pretty good. Getting a little swipe in at Ollie. Ollie's done very well to play a melee into Ursa and still be top CS in the game. Definitely a good place to be.
Yeah, I think they had a lot of really good lane control, so it's definitely helped them out a ton.
Juju has a kill and an assist, but unfortunately is still the lowest CS in the game, which is not what you want to be on the POS 1. He's either going to go for Morbid Mask or a Quarterstaff. I want to see which one he goes for first.
I imagine the Morbid Master we can move into the jungle and start farming it up.
Veteran actually is bullying the Puck. Look, just completely charging at him.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets the Ignite on her, it's so much damage. And nice use of the...
Gank from Cocopium. Dead to kill. Cocopium's done some fantastic ganks, coordinated with Veteran. I think This time Hashim
Very
will
dead.
get the kill though. Yeah, and Hashim picks up a level, almost 2 levels from that, and 300 gold. So very happy about that. But look, Veteran is about to get the main ogre item.
Damage. Look at the ticks.
Oh yeah, he is burning, man. He is burning.
It's like 40 damage a tick. And that was only 1 stack. It's 50 burn damage at max rank.
And then there's also a 16 DPS increase. Very nice
level
level.
10.
Yeah, it's a very nice talent. Bit of a fight happening in the top lane. Is there threat of duel? I wouldn't have thought so. Still has his ult.
There is.
But Ollie didn't duel.
Use it.
I mean, there has Cold Embrace, right? So you're not really going to
True.
kill him. Yeah, they have to run. Copium is just all over the place. Everywhere you go, you find him. Kinder Surprise does get a stun, but also stunned. Ben has managed to find a kill on Ollie, who he just slowly beat to death. Kinder goes in. Beautiful triple stun. The Ravage. And a nice tip from Ollie. He has Morbid Mask really early on the Ursa so that he can also... Look at Hashim! 2-hit kill in the bot lane. I mean, that's... Look how much damage he's got. He's got 400 attack damage. How do you get 400 damage at level 8? That is not fair. That's a free rapier.
Yeah.
That is insane. Okay, Decay
Revenge.
did manage to find a kill. He's happy about that, no doubt. Thinks about time.
He's taking the chip vest on Puck, and I'm 100% sure it's because of Ignite.
Well, yeah, 5 health regen definitely helps. Midas not quite up on the Ogre, but getting close. 500 gold. Very, very key item. Yeah, Juju is scared of this Elder Titan. He's just going in for 1 auto attack and then running away. And Brex, he's getting close to the Echo Saber. Very nice item for the Elder Titan. I think my favorite item to see on Elder Titan. Putting a bit of damage into Ollie. Starting to hit him very hard. He does remove slows. The slow gets reapplied, but Ollie will be okay. Takes quite a lot of damage though. So of course healing himself up now with the Morbid Mask, which is very nice. Going for the Diffusal Blade, very standard build. Bit of a fight going on bot. This time we say goodbye to Brex.
Yeah, 100% dead.
Oh, the stun comes in again. This time they have it. Hashim gets level 6, immediately says, we are killing this guy. Bit of good revenge. So it is a close game in the early game. What is that, 6 to 7 in the kills? 1,000 gold difference only. Top net worth is actually Brex. No one else is rich. So few people above 4k at the 10-minute mark, which means it's a very close game. Trying to go on the Winter Wyvern, but Wayfarer doesn't seem too scared. Actually has 2 points of Cold Embrace already, which I quite like. Does mean you have very strong healing. Going
They
for
just need to go on the Wyvern here with the duel, because it takes a little while to build up the damage, and they could burst the Wyvern in that time.
Yeah, you can't kill anyone while Winter Wyvern is sitting behind them. Not when you're playing Legion Commander. That's why it was such a nice pick. Bit of damage going to Juju. Oh no, Brex has got their damage. Nice stun coming out from Hashim. In fact, you get no auto attack. 1 auto attack on Juju only. So very defensive play. Hashim's managed to hit level 7 because of those few solo kills. So he is same level as the Ursa, same level as the Legion Commander. Only support not to hit level 6 yet is Wayfarer, who seems to be chased by Kinder Surprise, but Kinder has absolutely no mana. Needs to buy those arcane boots because, you know, Nyx does use a lot of mana with his spells. He's got 4 abilities that cost mana. Good thing Carapace is cheap. Why did he take that last hit from Ollie?
Mana boots.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, he's right. Yep. He's saying, I just need enough for arcane.
The permission was given.
Makes sense. Ollie now has the Blink Dagger. He went really early Blink on the Legion. When you do that, it's sort of saying, I want the lockdown, and I'm hoping my team bring enough damage. Otherwise, you tend to go Blade Mail or Armlet first.
Yeah,
oh, Veteran, look how much damage he's put out onto the Puck. Puck's going to have to phase shift and use the illusion to get away.
Soon. Wow.
He's almost dead again from the Ignite. Look at the Ignite. He won't die, but he can dodge it.
I mean, no, he's got 9 stick. He's fine.
But still, Veteran just had to press 2 spells and he nearly killed the Puck. And he's got the Midas now, so he's going to be getting a lot of gold. He's going for Sanj and Kaya, first item, which I think is an interesting choice. But yeah, it's good. I mean, makes you tanky, gives you more damage. Can't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I think it's better than the Ross's approach to mid-ogre, which was Octarine Abyssal Blade, so I'm more here for
Yeah,
Sanj
I'm not sure about the Abyssal Blade, but Octarine Core...
The Perma Bash.
I do like
Level
Octarine Core.
25.
Octarine Core and Ags I like.
Yeah, did you know that Ogre's second 25 talent is a 1.5 second?
Yeah, I think everyone knows it's such a meme. Hashim just going to go for the... Not going for the combo. Doesn't drop his ult, doesn't need it because he was waiting for Ollie to get in. Very nice play. But now he does have his ultimate. And he channels it a bit, even knowing there's a Shadow Rummer up. Thinks they can maybe get enough burst damage to kill Copium. Not quite, though. But still, that's a nice kill. They did have to drop Jewel and Chronosphere for it, but Ollie now has some Jewel damage on the board. A sweet 10 damage. But yeah,
always nice to get started as Legion. I mean, Ollie's going for the Blade Mail now, so I think he's looking to do a little bit more solo killing in the mid game.
yeah, it's
I don't really
nice.
know. I don't really see Ollie playing Legion as a defensive or a purge hero. So I expect he'll go more of an aggressive line.
Oh, they just blow up Wayfarer as they take down mid lane. Kinder Surprise
So much
being
fighting.
bedlammed, but he bedlammed inside of an entire creep wave. But Brex is doing so much damage that he one-shots the Puck. But Puck does get away. There's an ignite onto Kinder Surprise. I hear Ollie healing himself. Maybe he was looking for a Kokopian kill. Didn't quite find one. I mean, Veteran had a really rough start. He's actually basically the same as Puck at the moment on the net worth. And has his Midas. So, yeah, he's caught up no problem. And let's see what the Ursa is doing. Trying to get that Diffusal Blade. He's managed to get both Blades of Alacrity, so he's doing quite well. But about the same as the Void, so put them on even footing.
I'm pretty happy if you're an Ursa here. I mean, once he gets his Diffusal, that's his big go button, right? And he'll start running at people with his Midas Ogre, and his Elder Titan. Brex going straight for the Aghanims as per usual.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Well, Echo Saber Ags is definitely the build for an Elder Titan offlane. Maybe it's an offlane I should learn as well, because it seems fairly straightforward. You just need to navigate the spirit around the jungle, and then summon it back to you. Then you just go in. It does mean people laning against Elder Titan get quite a lot of warning. Hashim makes the same mistake twice and channels his ult straight into a Dark Willow who had Shadow Realm up. So I don't think he's quite learned his lesson, but hopefully this time he won't do it again.
Time's the charm. Low
cooldown on Death Ward, so not too bad. Only 80 seconds. What are they doing in the top lane? They've got a Vendetta Nyx and Ollie with a Blink Dagger, but they do not find anyone, so Ollie's going to try to pull someone towards him using the Creep Wave. You're just going to continue to farm. He does have Chronosphere up. Chronosphere gives him a good opportunity, doesn't even need it.
Dead.
Wayfarer walking in the wrong place. That is not your jungle, I'm afraid.
Got caught warding, so they should know there's a ward on that cliff.
Yeah,
this is kind of the issue I'm seeing with the Dino lineup, and one thing that makes Elder Titan potentially a weak off lane, and we saw it a bit with Bounty Hunter. If he has a great game and is ahead, it's brilliant. But if he's behind, he has absolutely no way of reliably initiating this game, because none of the spells on the Dire team. I mean, if you get a good Wyvern Curse, sure, but otherwise there's no real setup for a fight. At least with the Radiant team, you have Chronosphere, you have Jewel, you have Dream Coil, you have many different ways of starting a fight.
Well, he has to get a stomp, basically. And I know people can disjoint it, but he can stomp on top of most of those heroes if they're not paying too much attention. The Void, probably, he can't, or the Puck, but he can get the other three. So he just has to do what he can. And if you have a really terrible Elder Titan game, I think maybe you just, focus on those spells instead. But you do provide a lot of extra damage. When Natural Order is max, taking away all their magic resist and armor, well, base armor and magic resist anyway, definitely allows your Ursa to, for example, do a lot of damage. There we go. There's the stomp like you were talking about. A bit of setup. There's all the setup in the world you need to kill, Ollie. And he is going to go straight down. Drop the fear as well. Not entirely sure why you needed it, but never mind. Kills the kill. And I think Diffusal Blade is there ready for the Ursa, so he is online. But look at the Faceless Void actually still ahead in net worth. Catching up. He's now in second place. Just hit level 13. So Void is the highest level in the game. His farming has been much better. Mid lane, bit of a fight going on. This time, Witch Doctor gets his ult perfectly off in the low ground. Shadow Realm is going to be used, but they get the Dream Coil. Dream Coil is broken by the Shadow Realm Dark Willow, who then goes immediately down. You've got the Witchblade ready again, and now Brex is permanently slowed by it. Ivan going in, gets the ultimate. Hashim, unfortunately, is going to go down to the Winter's Curse. And here comes the Ursa. Diffusal Blade's used. Can they get Puck? Puck's going to try to escape. Stomp, unfortunately, not going to land. Puck is very, very slow, but they don't have any follow-up. And Kinder just walks away. No problem. So still a slight win for the Radiant, that. Brex is doing a little bit of farming in easy camp.
Yeah, the Diffuse on the line and the Morbid Mask, the Ursa must be thinking about Roche when he can, so it's something that Radiant has to be aware of. I think maybe seeing that the coil's down could potentially do. He's actually just going to go in on Ollie, who's got the Blade Mail now.
Yeah, you got to be careful, because without your ultimate, you definitely can't be fighting a Blade Mail target. So he goes.
It's actually quite scary for Dire, I think. Despite, we've seen a lot of these
at least
in the Elder Titan. The team fight for the Radiant right now, I think, is a lot better. They're constantly looking for it as well.
Yeah, they've got the Chronosphere, so I don't think you're killing Veteran. Veteran's a tanky hero. 10 armor, because he's got so much base armor, also 1500 HP. She's just dying from Ignite. At least he's got Mask of Madness. He can heal it back up, and he can't be burst by any stun.
Yeah, I'd like to see Juju more being like, I have Chrono. Can someone, you know, +1 we kill the Ogre, +1 we
Ollie's going in. Oh, they cancelled the TP using the Dream Core. No Shadow Realm TP out for you. Oh, do they save him? No, they don't save him because the Maledict hit way too hard. And in fact, also there was some burst damage coming out from Puck. So Ollie now 20 dual damage. Still building it up quite slowly, but I'd say if you're playing Legion, you don't worry about dual damage until you're level 12. They're trying. He's a tanky hero, but I think he's still going to go down. Almost killed Juju, but you can't see him. Gets silenced for about 600 years, and then does go down. Brex tries to get the stomp. Unfortunately, doesn't land on anyone because they are already out of there. Now Brex needs to go back. It looks like Wayfarer is going to be taken down. Nice and swift. Yeah, the Radiant are now 4k gold ahead. Like you said, they're looking for kills wherever they can find them. And they're doing a very, very good job at that. And Juju, he just continues to farm. He hasn't died at all yet. Having a great time. Rex going to put the stomp onto Ollie. Gets it. Do they have any follow-up? They actually are going to drop the Earth Splitter. But Kinder just walks into it and gets the stun. That is going to stun Brex. Double stun perfectly used. I didn't expect it. That's why he didn't pop the Enrage. But Ursa must have been such a mad hero when Earthshock didn't leap you forwards and your ult just gave you bonus damage. No stun resistance, no status resistance. How was he even a hero at all, actually?
It was very different, right? Because Abyssal had a blink on it, which made
it did at one point.
Better.
Yeah, that's true.
So you would be able to blink Abyssal in Rage and just one-shot an enemy core.
That's true.
Which bullwhip is that? Ursa just picks up a bullwhip from the ground?
Is that his team?
Unknown. I think he's just stolen the enemy bullwhip.
Oh, that's always good. Using Bedlam to kill some illusions. Interesting idea. Still doesn't kill them. And then immediately gets killed by the Puck. Just for trying to kill an illusion. Wow. What an illusion.
We saw this a bit last game, actually. One team is constantly running around looking for kills. The other one is just trying to do their best to like farm and recover from behind. And it's just going to end up a bit like the first game, right? Where there's just this complete snowball and death ball from one side and the other side just slowly dies. They need to try and do stuff with their spells when they have them. When they have the, you know, the Earth Splitter combo. Let's smoke up as 4 and go try and kill someone, let us farm, or vice versa. If they just passively farm, this game's going to be over. Puck is just going to snowball and just deal insane amounts of damage.
Which is exactly really what's happening. He's going E-Blade next. I like E-Blade on Puck. I think that's really good. Veteran, unfortunately, behind your tier 2 tower, and they're going to drop the entire ult. Yeah, I definitely think this is a good idea. The Witch Doctor ult as well. So much damage. Earthsplitter goes in. He nearly insta-kills Kinder Surprise, but he pops the Carapace on one more right click. And so he will manage to live. I don't think you're going to get anything off. Look at the Dispel. You can just get rid of the Cursed Crown immediately. Don't even need the BKB component of it, but why not have it as well? It makes them even harder to lock down. It also means that if Ollie sees... Why is he here? He's got Blink Dagger. The other thing is, if you see Stomp about to hit you as Ollie, he had to get stomped by it, but now he can just press the attack himself and just walk away from it, which is exactly what you can do here. Doesn't even need to.
It's a bit like what we said when, instead of trying to deny Brax's heroes, you build a counter to it, and Legion Commander with a shard.
Oh, Kinder again. This time Kinder will go down. Ollie tries to blink in to use the press the attack, but unfortunately it doesn't work. Now Ollie's in a lot of trouble. Look at the damage that Kate's doing. He's just making the enemy team basically have to go back by himself.
They have used the Ursa in Rage here. I would be calling your Void over and saying, let's turn this, let's fight. There's no Ursa in Rage.
Yeah, I mean, that means he's killable. He does have Blink Dagger, so you have to try and engage on him. You do have Chronosphere, and Ursa's coming in. Cocopium's hiding in the trees. He does find Cocopium. Oh, he's taken quite a lot of damage from him, but he does have BKB. He's actually just going to back off. Doesn't matter. Cocopium's now trying to TP out. Does he get away? Yes, he does. And Veteran with the Maledict, having to run basically back to base. Never mind, just get instantly killed. The duel, which lasts for about half a second. Not even that, maybe about 1 tick. Still gives Ollie the bonus duel damage. So, yeah, like you said, the Dire, they're just watching themselves be picked off one by one by one. It's getting sadder and sadder. And now they've lost their tier 2 tower. They nearly have... Look at the Puck just going in with the burst. I mean, that's a Witchblade kill again. Goodbye, Cocopium. That's Puck on 12 kills, 2 deaths, beyond Godlight streak.
Yeah, they need to get a little bit more creative than just walking out to their tier 2 tower when it's being pushed. Because there's only one hero hitting it, right? Where are the other 4? Hiding in the shadows, waiting to come forward, and they just keep dying. Yeah, I think the momentum, 10 minutes ago was pretty even, but Radiant have just really picked it up and Dire haven't, and it's now really proving that their lack of initiation is a problem. They can't just sort of take these fights. They've got the curse onto Kinder though.
Yeah, nice curse. Kinder goes immediately down. Ursa drops his ult at the same time, and therefore gets immediately killed by the puck. Juju then turns around, drops the Chronosphere. Beautiful Chronosphere. There's going to be a kill on Wayfarer, and Veteran's going to go down next. Not a lot of damage being dealt by Juju at the moment, because he went BKB pretty quickly, but it doesn't matter. It is enough damage. And no, there's no chance Puck is going to get hit by any of Willow's spells. Absolutely no chance. And getting pretty close to E-Blade as well. E-Blade's only 4,300 gold, so he's 1,100 gold away. But I think it's pretty much GG already. I mean, the gold is going so quickly into the Radiant favor. 95% win probability. They cannot lock down the Puck. None of their team can lock down Puck. Basically, they have to hope for a triple multicast and go from there.
Even then, that is the biggest backswing of all time.
Oh, they get a 3?
Nice sleep.
Yeah, but they've only got 3 heroes up, so they know it's not enough. They do about 2 damage to Hashem, and that's it. He puts the heal up on himself. Oh, Ursa's going in. Glimmer Cape, unfortunately not quite quick enough. This is a chance to kill Ursa. Ursa drops his ultimate. He also has Winter's Curse, not Winter's Curse, Cold Embrace. They drop the dust, so that Kinder can't run away. Can they get the Kinder though? Nope. Immediately stun onto Brex. Ollie then drops the Blade Mail. But is this a chance to get some permanent damage onto Ollie? Oh yeah, Brex. He walks away with 20 dual damage. That's very nice. Juju also though finds a kill on Cocopium. He pops his own BKB. He turns around. He just fights the Ursa. I'm amazed he's that strong. Cold Embrace, the Winter's Curse used rather, but it's not enough. And now Wayfarer, he's also going to go down. Actually drops the curse. Is this a chance to get the Puck? Is there enough damage being dealt? Yes, it is. As well. Juju, that is a really nice Winter's Curse. Veteran is going to go down just to Kinder and Hashem. 2 level 12 supports. No, Veteran's just about going to make it out there. Kinder looked to dive. I mean, that's about the best situation they could have got. Ollie fed 20 dual damage into Brex, and then they managed to get a lovely Winter's Curse kill on the level 18 Puck. But they still haven't killed Juju. Juju is nearly level 20. And the highest level on the Dire team is 16. Level 15 on the Ursa. So I definitely don't think it's looking good, even though they did just pick up a couple thousand gold.
Yeah, and a chance to reset, they do see the DD, actually does see the DD. So they might see someone pick it up. I think Roche is obviously unquestionably on the table. Is he actually going to TP into the outpost?
Yeah, he is. He's just going to go straight in. He sees Hashem. He's blinking straight on top of him. Doesn't actually use the blink, just the Earth Shot. Still got blink. But there's no way Hashem's going to escape. Tried to use a Glimmer Cape, but it was just a little bit too slow. They drop a smoke. I'm sure Kinder saw that. They know someone's in the Roche pit. They see Kinder. And Kinder, does he just manage to walk out? He dodges every single bramble, dodges the stomp.
Chrono's up.
And yeah, they just have to go back. Great play from Kinder. He basically defused an entire smoke gang by himself. Really good play there. Now you've got a double damage rune on this Faceless Void, still with a good amount of duration left, maybe 20 seconds. He sees Brex. Does he decide to go on him? They're going to go straight onto Wayfarer. He thinks about the Chrono. Drop the Chrono. Drop the Chrono on Brex. Drop the Chrono. Drop the Chrono.
It's a value target. He just
turns around. No, he gets a double Chrono, but he gets it on a support and on Veteran. Veteran is technically a mid hero. Ollie goes in with the Jewel just to pick up the Jewel damage. We can't even say that's a waste because at this point they're so far ahead, and that means Ollie's now on 100 Jewel damage. So even by himself, he's a pretty scary hero.
He's got so much damage. He's going to AFK.
Yeah, is that what happens when you do so well? You go, ah, well.
You hit a milestone, you just lean back in your chair and go, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
That was me.
All me, that kill. It is really weird, the concept of Legion Commander. It's called Duel, but all you really need to do is use it 1 second before someone dies, and you're credited with 20 damage, even if you did none of the damage yourself. Maybe you could get dual damage proportional to how much damage you contributed, but I suppose your early game would be really horrible. Puck goes in with the E-Blade, but I think E-Blades himself by accident, which is means that Cocopium just lives. Oh, wow. And a little tip from his own team. Definitely a mistake. I've done that enough times. Don't worry.
All right, guys. Have you heard of Roshan? Roshan's pretty cool. Want to go do Roshan now?
Yeah, it's not even been taken once yet.
Nope.
I'm amazed that Radiant are this far ahead. Still have 2 tier 2 towers on the map. Not barely scratched a tier 3 tower. And Roche has been up the entire time. Maybe that means
we've had a bit of an all-midder from Radiant. They just want a Ruski style down the mid lane.
They do, but I think they should just start taking the objectives. Look, there's a free tier 2 tower there. It's on half HP and it has a catapult there. Go kill it. Go kill it, guys. What are you doing? There's a free outpost here as well. This can be taken.
The medium camps. Okay, Juju's in Roche. They are at least doing one of the objectives on the map.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. The rest of the heroes are just kind of wandering aimlessly back and forth in the mid lane.
There's just been a little grouping in the mid lane for the last 10 minutes.
But Dire aren't really doing anything either, so it is a bit
They
passive.
can't. They're too scared to go out.
Like, start from Cocopium, who's now placed one of the most aggressive wards ever, considering how weak their team are at the moment. Unless they're trying to say, this is... I can't draw on the minimap for some reason, but this is our... I can't even ping the minimap. How do I... I can ping the floor, but I can't ping the minimap. I was going to say the bottom sort of quadrant of the map belongs to the Dire now. But not really, because the Reddit can do whatever they want. They're so mobile. They've also got boots of travel on the puck. They immediately smoke after Roche. And they've Aegis.
Seeping into bottom though.
Yeah.
No Aegis.
Gotta be careful. Immediately kills Winter Wyvern. When I say immediately, I mean nearly, but not quite, because he doesn't have the Witchblade on. Is that enough? He's trying so hard, but he can't bring him down.
This is so awkward.
But it's fine. The Radiant team are turning up. You've got the stun to Ursa. A lot of stuns thrown on Ursa. Is Kinder Surprise going to be okay? Hashem gets his ultimate off, but not for very long. Gets immediately cancelled. And then he's going to go down to Veterans. That's 2 deaths already from the Radiant, but they get the 3-man Chrono. This is absolutely massive. Juju has a Mjolnir, so we're doing so much damage. The Dream Call, not even necessary. But triple Chrono coming out from the Faceless Void. Their 2 supports were basically sacrificial lambs. They only existed there for Juju to get into place. And
Thank God as well, because that fight was starting to get super messy from Reggie.
Oh, it
It
was.
was like hunting this 1 HP Wyvern who he didn't kill because he didn't auto-attack before using his E-Blade. And oh my lord, everything was going wrong. But I mean, they do get that nice Chrono. They do pop up 3 of them.
They glyph, and then they creep skip. That's the power of Ben. Puck paid a lot of attention there to Kate. Saw his courier dying, and then immediately moved it, or not even dying, but maybe being gone on. Doesn't find any way to cancel the Ursa. But he's got boots to travel, so he's very fast. Just going to walk straight back up mid lane. But please say they're going to do something. They've not taken the outpost. They've not taken one of the tier 2 towers. I mean, they're winning fights.
I'm gonna go protect the tier 1. You know, we don't have Aegis or anything. We don't need to fight.
They're winning fights over and over and over. I know they don't have Chronosphere, but you still have Aegis. I mean, just drop the Mjolnir on yourself and go in, to be honest. 30% chance when you're attacked to do a 180 magic damage proc. It's really powerful when you're also attacking people. But Ollie's just going to push up the bot wave. Oh, it looks like we're trying to kill on Cocopium, but Cocopium has yours, so it just puts Juju in the air. Puck pushing the top lane, that's fine. Are they going to try and take 2 tier 2 towers at the same time? Bit of multitasking. I mean, this is the chance for Dire to pick whoever they want off.
Yep.
But who are they going to go for? That I don't know which is the easy pick off here. I mean, Ollie's
about to get his BKB as well, which is going to help him a lot against the Puck.
yes.
And the Nyx, actually. The Nyx is one of the biggest controllers for him right now, because he can just carapace into a stun, even with the enrage. It's just delaying the Ursa, right? I don't think are they building a Yules at all? They're not. And Puck doesn't have one either. Yules obviously the anti-Ursa item.
Well, Cocopium's just decided, not Cocopium, Decate on the Pucks decided after the E-Blade to just rank up Dagon. So it wants to get absolutely as much burst as possible. Which I guess makes sense. The one thing I think is really, really strange, and I still don't understand it, the logic behind it, right? Spell amplification increases the damage done by items as well, right? Fair enough. Not really consistent with the naming. But anyway, E-Blade makes a target take 40% more damage, but that percentage is increased by spell amplification, which means it scales so well. So E-Blade is now a 46% amplification, which just makes everything scale twice almost, which seems a little bit too good. But I don't know. I've always found that weird. It's just how good E-Blade scales with spell out. So I know Puck's only got 15%. None of this sort of Bloodstone, Kaya, or any of those items. But it means that you have the potential for E-Blade to provide some 60% amp. It's why it's so good on Void Spirit. Void Spirit picking up the talent and going a Kaya and Sanj.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually.
Yeah, it is. It is weird that it works that way. But also Dagon as an item, which has so much burst damage, also being amped by your spell amp. Yeah, you just have some crazy potential bursts. And do they have any magic resist items? None on Wayfarer and the Willow? No. So both prone to being one shot. But you can see the Ogre, bit too durable, toting the Sanj and Kaya, so still has plenty of health left. Took the health towns at level 15, probably will take the 25 strength talent as well. I imagine anyway. But
is chasing here, and I wonder if he's trying to stop his TP because they are potentially looking to go in mid, but
yeah, $1 million dream coil. There we go. He does it. He does it. He cancels it. Just like you said. E-Blade. No Dagon though. Silence. Finally brings out. Basically controls the Ogre the entire time. TP out. Yeah, nothing you can do. I mean, you could have dropped a Chrono just to kill a Willow who can buy back. So I don't think that maybe is the right way to play. This is the last tier 2 tower, and they have the outpost, so finally objectives are on their side. Brex is about to build up 6,000 damage. It's a shame he doesn't have the shard, so he can't go in and one-shot one of them. Because you can go really far with the shard, because it's any distance that the spirit is, and you can send the spirit like thousands and thousands of distance away from you. But anyway, not quite going to be enough. Ollie just sits there, makes himself magic immune, smashes the tower. You've still got Aegis for 50 seconds. Not too long. Will a fight break out? Dire don't really have many ways to force an engagement. They don't have Ogre. Juju takes 2 auto attacks and nearly dies, but then of course he can just rewind it. So, and now Brex has to build up his damage all over again while they slowly take the racks from him. Yeah, there we go. Brex is building up his damage. How much has he built up? We're about to find out. Plus 600. But unfortunately, he doesn't have the shard. If he had the shard, he definitely would have thought about going in. Then you get a Chrysalis, and you just one-shot someone. But no, they have managed to defend their base. I heard the Nyx Assassin going in Invis. Do they have any sentries here? They have no sentries here. Out comes the stun, the little cask, but that's all it's going to be. They've finally taken down one set of racks. Not even a set of racks, just the range racks. In fact, they go for the Chrono, 3-man Chrono. And he pops the BKB. Ollie goes in with the Jewel to hold Brex in place as well. Every single hero crowd controlled at the same time. Buybacks coming in hot and fast. 3 buybacks from the Dire. Out comes a lot of damage from the Earth. Does manage to get the Witch Doctor. But is it worth it? Absolutely not. He can buy back as well. There's 4 buybacks used from the Dire team. But they've only managed to find 2 kills. There's 2 kills on the support heroes. Aegis has gone from Juju. So the Dire team, it's their time to get some kills. Some follow-up kills. They're chasing Ollie. But, you know, Ollie can make himself magic immune in 4 seconds. And you've also got Juju here. Juju doing quite a lot of damage, but you've got a stomp from Brex. And it's Brex's chance to do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's going to be a kill onto Juju. And Ollie's trying to escape. Gets diffusal bladed. And Dire do manage to hold. But at what cost? They had to throw a buyback out. 4 of their heroes. Or if they killed the Kate, this would be absolutely massive. Yeah, he's silenced.
Mindbreaker.
Oh, it does die. That is a full team wipe. 3,000 gold goes in the way of the Dire, but they had 5 deaths and 4 buybacks. So that is a lot thrown for that. And look, the XP change is basically the same because the Radiant did still get 5 kills. Yeah. But yes, they hold their base. They have lost their range racks in the bot lane. The mid tower is nearly dead as well. And they're still 18,000 gold behind. Unfortunately, the gold graph has changed only slightly. And it's still 91% in the Radiant's favour. But it means the game is going on a bit longer than last time. So that definitely counts for something.
Yeah, it's such a weird game, this. It's very, like, they just want to fight, but they don't do a lot of thinking at the same time.
Yeah, thinking.
Because they want to play super safe. They hit the 3-man Chrono, and suddenly they just want to run in like headless chickens. It's like...
Oh, Brex, Brex is getting ready to do some damage. He only had the Spirit on 1 target, but still hits pretty hard. He needs to find another item to improve his damage. You've got Basher on the Ursa now.
That's big, actually, because one bash onto the puck and it completely ruins Puck's rhythm, and it could just end up killing the Puck. And I think if Decay is dying too early into these fights, they are losing a lot of damage.
What I've just learned, which is really weird, is you know the level 20 talent on Ursa, 10% enraged status resistance, which is probably the worst talent ever conceived by mankind. Because who goes, I've got 50%, but I wish I had 60% status resistance in my ult. Yeah. It's actually 1.2 second ult duration in Ag's lab. And I just assumed that's what it was. And that actually would be quite a good talent against the 12 Fury Swipes, wouldn't it? But maybe they think that's too good. I don't know. But yeah, 10% enraged status resistance. That is terrible. Honestly, so bad. Anyway. Back to a bit of a random stalemate for no reason whatsoever. Ollie is either going a Rapier or a Nullifier or a Radiance. I'm not entirely sure yet.
He had Radiance queued up. I think he's actually got the recipe.
Ollie has a Radiance. Okay, I'm not...
For some reason.
Yeah, Radiance on Legion Commander? I don't know.
It's just horrible. And especially this game, it makes no sense. The Ursa is going to BKB, so Radiance is nothing. Elder Titan has a BKB in his Aghanim, so it's going to do nothing. Well, no one else really right-clicks. Why do you have a Radiance, Ollie?
Just because you're ahead and it's a meme item. I mean, it does still give 60 damage and 60 damage per second and a random miss chance, kind of. But it's horrible.
If they lose the game, we can blame it on the Radiance. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Can you disassemble Radiance? You can make the Rapier later.
The recipe.
Oh, can you not disassemble anything with a recipe? Is that the rules? Oh, that makes sense. Oh my god, the damage. They get the jewel. Instant 30 damage. No buyback either from the Winter Wyvern. And look at Kinder. He's just scouting the bot lane, making sure nobody rotates behind their team. Very nice positioning from him. And we've got... Whoa, Brex, just 3 shots. That's it. Juju's gone. This is chance for Dad to really get some good kills. I think you've got the Scythe of Vice onto Ollie. Ollie does manage to pop his own BKB after about 12 ignites go on to Kinder Surprise. But look at the burst coming out from Decay. It is so high. You absolutely don't expect to be 3-shot in front of your entire team. What are all those misses? Okay, oh, it's the blast rig. The funny thing is, Brex has literally 2 items. He's poor. He's got Echo Saber and Axe. He's got no Daedalus. He didn't have an Abyssal Blade. He didn't have anything else that amplifies damage. Yet he just 3-shot a POS1 hero who's nearly level 25. So, I mean, Elder Titan is a funny hero, and that allows him to defend the high ground. So, yes, the game will be extended by the power of Brex. And you've got a couple heroes nearly level 25. Puck's going to be the first one, had it in that fight. Massive Waning Rift, very good talent. Of course, Elder Titan, he doesn't have a damage challenge level 25, but 450 Echo Stomp weight can be funny. But then also having your ult on a 40-second cooldown, great for defending. So really good talents there. But I think Backtrack will be taken by Void.
I guess the wake up damage is cool with the shard, right? Because you do damage when you wake them up by swapping in and hitting them. So it's actually like a free 450 auto attack damage, essentially.
On top of Stomp is already 130 to wake them up. No, what is it? 200. So
a lot of damage,
you have to do 650 damage before you wake them up. Look at the damage going onto the puck.
Oh, it's that, not okay. I thought it's damage they take when you wake them up.
Oh,
so that sounds insane.
No, that would be good.
Do you want to
I think he's going to be okay. Doesn't have his ult up. It's obviously that Radiance. No, it's not. Ollie's going to...
It's the Radiance.
Not quite strong enough. Got to be... Ursa's... Oh, wow, they actually find a kill on Puck. This is a weird game. The goal difference was 21,000. Then it was 18,000. Now it's 14,000. The win probability slowly going in Dire's favor.
It was 98% that win probability at one point.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, really. I mean, if the Dire win this, the Radiant, honestly, Ollie needs to uninstall for buying Radiant, so I can't just blame it on Radiance, but...
It's the Radiance. It's only the Radiance, nothing but the Radiance.
I mean, if you had an AC or something...
Yeah, AC, Solar Crest, even like anything. Literally anything but Radiance.
The thing is, there's, in my opinion, the most game-winning item in the game was bought by Veteran. Scythe of Vice. He's got Blink Dagger as well now. He didn't have time to put Ether Lens. He really wanted it, but he realized, I need the Scythe. Instead, he has the Psychic Headband, which is about half as strong. Bit of a budget one. But the Scythe, it is so good for locking down a Puck. Puck did not go any sensible items. Didn't go for Lincolns. Didn't go BKB. Didn't go Yules. Just Scythe him, he's instantly dead. And now they're going to try and take Roche. This is a shard as well.
I know it's a shard.
They know he's hit. Hashim just drops the ultimate straight away. I'm not sure it's the best use of it. And Ursa, being level 25, has one of the best talents ever. 3 more overpower attack. Ollie is just standing in the pit, burning it to death. Obviously, Radiant's Cloak of Flames combo. He thought it was too good to pass up. It's like 100 damage a second.
He doubled down on it.
Yeah, he was like, it's all about the Radiance. I mean, if he was playing Wraith King or something, I'd be like, all right. Spectre. They just go straight back into the Roche pit. I guess they know there's no Puck. And they've got so many overpower hits. They need to pick it up. Oh, he gets stunned. He does pick it up, picks up the shard as well. Nice Aegis. And of course, the shard is really good on Ursa, and that means that he can not have to buy the shard and go for the Abyssal Blade. Really, really good for him right now.
Yeah, I really think Radiant's in trouble.
Oh, well, goodbye. With
gets
one shot.
If Puck keeps getting caught off, he's actually in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Scythe. Do they have enough damage to kill him? Yes, they do. This is massive, but they get a 3-man Chrono. It's time to put all that damage to work. Rex teleports himself into the Chrono, which is probably not what he wants to do. But it means when he comes out of it, he's going to do quite a lot of damage. But no, he didn't get enough damage coming out from the Stomp. Ursa is going to be okay, but they do get 2 really nice kills. And Veteran has no buyback. Ollie's going in. He runs in with the Blink Dagger Blade Mail. But a lot of cast range. Is it enough to kill Brex? No, yes, because there comes a great stun from Kinder Surprise. Now that Aegis is gone, and finally, Radiant are going to put this game to rest. There we go. Juju just bashing Ursa to death.
I can't tell if this game makes me hate Dota or love it. Like, I have no idea what's going on. As soon as the fight starts, it doesn't matter how good it looks for one team. You just can't predict who's going to win it.
Well, I suppose when you've got Chronosphere in your pocket, anything is possible. And Winter Wyvern walks in as slow as possibly can be, and Ollie still dies. And now there's a couple of buyback. Oh, it's time for Brex to do 8 million damage. He does get Spike Carapace. He's going to one-shot Hashim. He's running at Hashim. There you go. 2 shots him. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Kinder Surprise. He's under a sentry, but I don't know if they have enough follow-up. He gets a nice Carapace off. Big stun. Oh, that mana burn actually gets a kill and goes underground. Unfortunately, is still going to die. I'm surprised he got nothing off that. Literally
I
nothing.
figured it out, Jerome.
What is
I
it?
hate Dota. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
What am I watching?
This is a stupid game. I mean, Penta Edge Sword Chrysalis. Brex did 1,000 crit on the Witch Doctor. He's literally carrying the game. He almost has enough money to buy a Daedalus, and he has this most ridiculous level 20 talent.
cleave.
100% cleave. What is Battle Fury? 60% on creeps, 30 on players, I think?
Something like that.
40%, no, 70% on players. Sorry, wrong way around. 40% on
40%.
creep. But to Elder Titan, gets 100% on everything. So, and now he has a full Daedalus. I mean, he's still got 3 item slots or 2 item slots. What can he buy? What do you buy on Elder Titan? You get Abyssal Blade?
Yeah, I guess Abyssal's pretty good.
So you can just keep stunning them, or do you get AC so you can actually hit faster and get some minus more minus
honestly,
armor?
wouldn't even think that like Octarine wouldn't be bad. You know, you get more of your actual spirit up, more BKB.
I think
I mean, even just buying a BKB feels good. Surely it's strength on a strength hero.
Yeah, then you'd be magic immune for so long, literally nobody could stop you. I don't know what you get, maybe even Blink Dagger or something. Because you otherwise are relying on Echo Stomp. But if you go in with the Stomp and then Blink on someone and one-shot them, you know, it's extra surprise. Going Abyssal Blade. He's going Abyssal Blade, yeah. It's just one-shotting the creep wave. It's ridiculous. He's the poorest core in this game. Yet he can one-shot the strongest core in about 2 hits. I think you see why we get rid of Brex's Elder Titan every game. So this is a game that we thought would end in about 25 minutes. If we have a look at the gold graph again, because that's going to be funny to look at. At 20 minutes, it's already 84% win probability, 20% ahead. By 30 minutes, it's looking so one-sided you think nothing can happen. Yet somehow the gold difference is back at 24% lead. Still very Radiant favored, but I mean, Dire have level 25 heroes. They have core items, yeah. Still possible.
Okay, so Juju went for a butterfly, which I think is smart. Brex isn't building an MKB, and he's got the Abyssal queued up. So at least there's a chance with the backtrack talent plus butterfly, he doesn't get one shot.
That's very good.
Hashimo
They get the scythe.
Dead.
Do you see where Hashim is? The dual cast went to here. So the multicast, the range of that scythe multicast was he was so far away. How far can multicast cast an item? Because that was ridiculous.
I always thought it was the same range as the item.
Well, no,
maybe I'm wrong.
It looked like a cast off a cast, like it was from that hero, but I don't even know. It does not look right. But anyway, that hexed him so far away. But you know, it's a kill. Hashim's dead, and the fight rages on.
I feel like it's just a lot of carelessness. I think Radiant definitely got themselves in a position where they're like, we cannot lose this game. And then a couple of them have kind of built really bad items. And played carelessly. And now they're in the spot where actually they might lose this game. I mean, Gaben still believes in them. 83% still up on that win probability. It took a little dip down to, what's that, 70, 79. I mean, the fact that they still think they have an 80% win probability, he must not be watching. He must just literally be believing in his AI.
I hope so. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Ollie has got the AoE press the attack, which is a ridiculously good talent, so that's another bit of help. But he still does have a Radiance, which is unfortunate. Puck has
and an overwhelming blink.
Well, yeah, interesting item again. No AC, overwhelming blink, better. There you go. He misses the. Okay, he actually drops the Dream Core to get the last hit because he misses the illusory orb. But you know, a kill is a kill. Making the most of the Dagon. I mean, poor Wayfarer. He just gets one shot every single fight, every game. It was the same last game as well. Ollie is doing a little bit of chip damage to the top tower, but playing very, very safe. It's still 4 versus 5. The roast isn't up for at least 2.5 minutes.
Well, he can definitely walk up where he's just going to BKB for it. He's had enough.
Yeah, he runs in.
Blink forward.
Tried for the duel. Got to be careful. Ursa
fine.
lost half of his mana pool there. And Kinder Surprise is just sitting at max range, being very irritating as always. I think Aeon just got procced on somebody. It sounded like it.
Ogre, I guess. No, Ogre doesn't have it. Who has an Aeon disc?
I heard it. Or maybe I made that
Willow.
up. Willow. Oh, okay. Well, they've lost their tower. And look at what Kinder's managed to do. He's completely oomed the Ursa. Oh, Brex has gone in. Look at the damage. Then he realizes he has to back off. They drop the Hex. Okay, they back off. They don't get anything from that. Ollie just uses Overwhelming Blink to clear creep waves. You don't have the damage to kill Veteran, or do you? Yeah, that's just about enough damage. Oh, nice Winter's Curse. It is going to get a kill on absolutely nobody because it's a burrowed Nyx who can't do any damage. And they drop the Chrono just on the Ursa. Nice Cold Embrace. Going to keep him alive, but Ollie goes in with the duel, but again gets immediately Hex Bedlam. Out comes a big multicast. This is still looking good for the die. They did have to throw a buyback on Veteran. Do they have the damage to kill Juju? Kinder is just hiding in his right under a sentry. They know he's there. But they can't kill him. I mean, he takes like half damage, doesn't he, or something?
Yeah, Fury Swipes will kill him.
Yeah. Oh,
And
Brex, he just runs in and goes, goodbye. I mean, every time
just squashed the bug.
Every time the Radiant go for a push, they do a bit more damage. Like, they've taken a tier 3 tower now, another one, but every single melee rack somehow was still alive 47 minutes into this game, which they've been winning since about minute 15.
Yeah.
But the gold difference is not going still in the Dire favor. It's pretty much staying the same, although gold difference makes less and less of an impact the further you get into the game. Lincoln's finally picked up on Puck, so Decate's got the item that he so desperately needed. But Ursa needs that Abyssal Blade as well. Though his courier is dead for over 3 minutes. So not ideal. Roche is spawning in potentially 35 seconds. And we're gonna... Oh, Hashem has the Aghanim Scepter on the Witch Doctor. Okay. I did think it was bouncing.
I think he's had it for a little bit as well. Yeah, he went for a very greedy item.
Okay.
And not a survivability one.
Well, he's got the Ag Shard, I suppose. Does give you
True,
the
the old
switcheroo.
voodoo switcheroo.
I think that applies the Aghanim's effect as well. But I don't know.
I don't see why it wouldn't. I guess it's because you turn yourself into a Death Ward, and if you've upgraded Death Ward, then it makes sense, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if it cleanses, though. I don't know if you receive like an Ignite and you swap for 2 seconds. Does it continue? Does it remove the Ignite, or does it take the Ignite down, just in general?
I think it ticks it. I would imagine it's like phase shift.
Yeah, I expect
Because
so too.
things like Yule's explicitly say basic
Debuff.
Dispel. Yeah, exactly. What's the lowest level hero in the game? We've got level 18 on Wayfarer, 21 on Hashem, and then 2 heroes knocking on the door of 25. Dire are starting to be aggressive. I like this. But they actually just used the smoke to capture the outpost. I thought they'd do a little bit more. Looks like Puck's going for his 2-minute kill right on the dot.
Dinner is served.
Exactly. 4-15-9. He has definitely struggled this game. Whereas the Puck is just claiming his free money, free income. Veteran is going to escape with the Trickster's Cloak. Hashem Inhouse, what? Yeah, it is Hashem Inhouse. Has he got a red stone? No, I don't think he bought the red stone. That's what he calls the blight stone. Or the red orb or something.
I honestly expected that to be a bloodstone, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, so did I. So did everyone else in the room when we were playing. He was like, no, I need the red stone. But no, he's playing Witch Doctor. What did he play first game? He played Lich, played a very good Lich. I think he's struggling a little bit more with Witch Doctor, but he's just on the winning team, so you know. Whatever.
I don't understand what Ollie is doing. Press the attack blink high ground just to clear the wave.
Is Overwhelming Blink not an item you buy just to clear waves 49 minutes into the game? Because, I mean, that's why he's got Radiant.
You should have bought a heart if you wanted to do that.
They're about to take a range rax. It's so exciting. Oh, Brex is here. They got the scythe, but then Brex decides to run away, but then realizes, I'm actually going to turn around. He did go for Blink Dagger. That is a puppy pause. Brex says tactical question mark, even though he's the one who now realizes that he can go in because Veteran got the Hex off. So he's going to turn around and he is going to destroy this Faceless Void. But then, like you said, there is Butterfly and there is Backtrack. And Brex, well, what Brex is going to do is he's going to miss. And then he's going to go, I wish I had this MKB. He has queued it up. But MKB is not a cheap item, and if he wants to hold buyback, I don't think he's going to get it anytime soon. He has slept Ollie, but not going to be for long enough. There's the pause. Vex blinks in. It doesn't matter. We were talking about whether it's enough, but he kills him in like 1 hit. Oh my god, how did that happen? I suppose it's still a more than 50% chance to do damage, and what is happening down here? Ursa's a tanky hero. He used the Abyssal Blade. He's still got BKB. He's going to drop it. Just going to smack down the Nyx Assassin. Nice use of the E-Blade. Yeah, to save him. Kinder Surprise in a lot of trouble. And Hashem was also taken down by Brex. And looks like it's a chance to get a kill on the Puck, or not, because he has a Lincoln Sphere. He is going to get stunned, though. No, he's not, because he has the phase shift. And so he will be... He just throws out a little goodbye Dagon.
He's like, I'll be back.
That's a
warning shot.
I mean, that's another fight that the Dire team just won. And the gold difference, for some reason, still is not going far in their favor. But... they didn't lose any racks, and they got some kills. And Brex, he's going to have time to get his MKB. And he already one-shot the Faceless Void. Now he's going to extra one-shot the Faceless Void.
I think if you're Void, you almost have to build like an Aeon or something. And I guess he doesn't have any armor because he hasn't built any armor.
No, so he has...
Maybe even an AC on him could actually go a long way.
I would probably have gone AC, yeah. I mean, he has 0 armor when Elder Titan turns up on him. And then Elder Titan has like 800 damage, an Echo Saber, and a Daedalus. So you've got no chance of surviving. I know he went Butterfly, but all the armor from Butterfly, gone.
Yeah, it's fake. It doesn't really exist.
No. It's the Scythe as well from Veteran. As soon as he got the Scythe, they had a chance to win these fights because all the lockdown, the instant lockdown that you were talking about, they lacked. Well, suddenly they have it. But this game is a game that we thought was going to be another 20-minute game. Looks like it's going to be another hour marathon because we're at...
Ursa, Roshan, Ursa, Ben, come back, Ursa, Roche is up. Someone check the goddamn one, Mike.
No one's... Well, I mean, that was a free Aghanims on the Ursa, and you know how much Ursa needs Aghanims against the Faceless Void and a Legion Commander, but no, they completely abandoned Roche, despite it being a 4 versus 5 scenario.
Radiant's going to get it, right,
well,
guys?
No, Roche does not exist. Hashim will check. Hashim's a good boy. Hashim goes, yeah, there's a Roche.
Hashim, God.
And then Ollie goes, well, I'm going to take it. And I think you give the Aegis, the Aghanims to Faceless Void. Because honestly, his Aegis is pretty good. I don't think that Stomp's going to find anyone.
Yeah, it's nice.
Why? But why did they give up Roche? That's an Aegis. That's an Aghanims.
I'd maybe give it to Puck.
Oh yeah, good to Puck. No, I like it on Faceless Void too, because Faceless Void is basically 6-slotted. Now he has the Aghanims as well, which means yes, he's going to activate that straight away. That allows him to blink in and get the stun off. I think it still just applies a time lock, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it does. Which isn't really, it's not much, but like you say, when he jumps in, if he jumps in on the Ogre or the Ursa, he doesn't instantly get pummeled in the face. Like, they have no chance of stopping him, and he can just jump out with the shard.
At least it's a guaranteed double hit and a guaranteed stun. I know the stun's only... why is time lock stun saying 7.65 seconds? That's not how long it stuns for. Or if they buffed the spell.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, what? Has he glitched it? Imagine if it did stun for 7.65 seconds. That would be a really good spell.
Sometimes it feels like it stuns for that long.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting bug. I think it's 1.5 or something. They finally take a Rax. Just the range Rax. Their melee Rax are still completely untouched.
Ollie is AFK in top lane. Just
well, Ollie had to reload his game, but they didn't want to pause because pausing is boring. So Ollie's just going to silent. Oh no, Ollie has disconnected now. But I did see him just come online on Dota. So
okay. I guess he probably restarted without saying anything and just disconnected.
Yeah, probably. He's got the cheese in his pocket. Oh, he's back because he was already reconnecting. We've got 3 Aghanims on the Radiant, 1 on the Dire. You've got a gem on Cocopium. That does help them if they were ever to leave the base. They did have the option to take a Roche, but they decided nope, didn't want that.
Willow got the level 25 and chose the 110 attack speed despite having neither of the Shadow Realm talents.
Or Aghanims. Yeah,
so maybe thinking about it, I think it's great. I mean, you can do really good damage into Chrono if the Void doesn't BKB because it gives you that attack range.
How is this game still going? It's a very good question, Ross, but I don't know. Because even though the Radiant have been ahead by probably at least 20k gold the entire time, they just can't go high ground. There's not even a tier 3 tower for them to defend.
They had a 90% win probability at 25 minutes.
I mean, it dipped as low as 70% at one point.
Yeah.
If this is the turnaround, I mean, it will be either the throw of the century or the comeback of the century, both at the same time. Brex does have the MKB now. You definitely don't want to be hit by this hero. Okay, bit of damage gone onto him, but, you know, he's a strength boy. Not a problem. 15%.
Yeah, Ollie walked the other way. Okay, he's TPing in. He has travels now on the world's weirdest Legion Commander build of all time.
Yeah, they're very brown items, I guess. There's some kind of color scheme. Okay, GG going in.
That looked kind of cool.
They did, yeah. Kinder can just walk through. Oh, he's got an obstructed pathing. Okay. Oh, Ollie, he's going to push with the creeps, making the magic immune very clever. That stun lasted so little, I barely even saw it. Yeah, just throw out the Dagon. Why not?
That's actually super interesting. If the next took the 80 agility talent, it means nothing with the Elder Titans next to him.
And he's not
really cool.
He's not going to be right clicking anyway, is he?
No.
Yeah, I suppose it is over. It's like 12 armor or something, that talent.
Yeah.
As well as a lot of right click damage. But Nick's right click, I tried it once, like a million years ago. Definitely not really worth it. Like, you think, oh, you go out of Vendetta, you stun them, big Vendetta attack, and then you right click them to death. No, it's terrible, absolutely terrible. Oh, Brex! He's going in. 2 clicks onto the Puck, but Puck does just phase shift and blink away. They've got the Rax down to half HP now in the absolute slowest high ground push of all time. They're now healing each other up.
Siege.
The thing about Brex is when he does that, he doesn't commit anything. Stomp has 11-second cooldown and Spirit 17. Yeah. So there's absolutely no committal. And Juju is the scaredest Faceless Void with Aegis I have ever seen in my life.
He's got PTSD of what's happened before. His Brex is going to have a lot of damage here.
Yeah. Just 3 shots to Nyx Assassin. No problem. Yep. Push aborted.
Welcome to my base. You may not stay.
He
didn't pay his rent.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just the angriest landlord of all time.
you've also got 0 armor on the Nexus side. How many heroes on the Radiant have bonus armor? None, 10, none, and 6. So, where's the AC, the Vlads, the I don't know, Guardian Grief, Shivas? Where are where are any of the armor items?
Lotus Orb game this was, and no one's built it.
Yeah, okay, a puck has 8,000 gold. Look how much gold the Radiant have. So much. The Voider's net worth is nearly 50k, 40k. He's still holding 5,000 gold. He's got a Satanic in his backpack, which is going to pop
just
up.
Left an energy booster on the floor. He's like, I can't handle all these items. I don't want it anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah. What is he doing with it? He's got an energy booster and a Void Stone.
He's trying to build a
Octarine Core.
Octarine Core. There we go. But he's just left the energy booster on the floor.
Oh, looks like Dire found themselves another kill, this time on Ollie. Okay.
I mean,
what is happening?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why Radiant is so hesitant to do anything.
Puck is going for Ags, finally.
He's walking around with no boots.
Oh yeah, very good. Boots optional, 300 move speed. Oh, it looks like they found yet another kill, this time on Hashem. So yeah, the Dire somehow managed to get 3 kills. You're not going to kill the Puck. You can try, but you know that he's got a Scythe and Lincoln's anyway. Yeah, Brex in his briefcase. Definitely the Elder Titan is hard carried the comeback of this game. And now it's up to his team to win. I mean, 20k gold has been the difference the entire game, but 20k is proportionally less and less and less of a difference. Because when you're already 6-slotted like Faceless Void and about 10k of your net worth is pointless. I mean, do they have the damage to kill the GG? They're going to try Aegis. Literally, they waited for the Aegis. They actually stopped DPSing because they knew the Aegis was going to pop. That is beautiful timing. And now GG was dead. That is 1,200 gold for a kill on a non-kill streak target. So Ogre picked up
Who did he go to? Veteran.
Yeah, I mean, he is so wealthy. He can buy. It looks like he's got an Aeon disc in his backpack, but he's locked the energy booster. Decided,
here we go again.
maybe I'm going to buy an Octarine Core instead. Octarine Core is so good on Ogre, especially when he's using Scythe every single fight. Also, all of his spells are good.
Courier,
hello,
Max is a courier.
Yeah, but he's role playing Ogre Magi. He's trying to manage like 30. He's got 30 items in his deck.
Ben is pinging it like Max is a courier.
Oh yeah. I got it. I mean, look what he's got in his back. He's locked the Vitality Booster, the Aeon Disc, and the Energy Booster. He's trying to do some shenanigans with the unlocking, but he can't work it out. He built the Aeon Disc, and I think he's like, oh damn, that's not the one I meant. No, can still be disassembled. He's got 4 seconds to disassemble it. Doesn't disassemble it. Okay, maybe he did. I don't even know. I think he's very confused. He's gonna tell us that that's exactly what he meant. Yep, I wanted the Aeon Disc. Yep, definitely.
Is the Kate's energy booster still by the other secret shop? Is it still there?
Yep. Bonus free energy booster. I mean, you can't use it unless you're Decay, but
I'm at a loss. I genuinely have no words for this game anymore.
Imagine the game going on so long that you're like, I don't care, take my energy booster. I can't be bothered.
I don't need it.
It's not worth the effort.
Blessing. He's trying to go for it now. Are they going to find it? Who's going to find the energy booster?
Yeah, but what are they going to do with it? They're going to be like, guys, why is energy booster?
Energy booster, ping it.
Oh, Cocopium's like,
it up.
And it will probably say, we can't, oh, it does say, owned by Decay. And he's like,
what the fuck?
Why?
Destroyed it.
Oh, I would have kept it as like a little souvenir.
I would have taken it down mid lane and left it as like an offering.
Hashim and Wayfarer still hoping to get level 25 soon. Is there anything interesting? Either more damage on Death Ward, but the healing that comes out from Voodoo Restoration is actually a lot. Oh, I hear some damage, bit of burst damage. Blinks out, also has Aeon Disc, but on cooldown. Oh, a lot of damage. Actually gets the kill with the Dream Core, and that drops a gem. That's a really nice pick off.
They found them outside their base now. Who's found who?
Oh, Arcane, actually Blink going in. Can they kill the creep? No, they can't. They drop the Chrono, but he gets hexed, which means he doesn't have enough uptime. And it only goes on to Wayfarer, who also has an Aeon Disc, and then just immediately uses the Cold Embrace on himself. It looks like there's a kill happening in the bot, though. Ollie does manage to get a kill. That's a really nice kill there. But look at Brex, the Cleave. Immediately gets a kill onto Nick Assassin, but now he is fully controlled. Brex has basically his one opportunity to go in, and after that, he goes down, so he will fall. This is a really good fight for the Radiant. Another beautiful Hex. But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. The level 30 Puck putting some pain onto the Veteran. Veteran is about to go down. Except he goes invis, and they do have a sentry there. He was just inside the sentry. Really unfortunate. And now tier 5 items are dropping. They've got the Arcanist Mirror to start with. It's going to tank everyone up. And of course, Ollie can use the Arcanist Mirror while he uses Blade Mail for extra reflect.
Yep.
Oh no, yeah, 35% reflect.
But it doesn't burn, so will he swap it in? It's in his backpack for the moment.
It doesn't burn, I suppose. They do have buybacks on the Dire team, though.
Ollie, please put it in. It literally has double the magic resistance. Please, Ollie.
Neutral items. They've also got a Fallen Sky. Fallen Sky gives amazing stats, and of course the Meteor Hammer blink effect. Ollie could go for the Fallen Sky instead. I would just use the Arcanist Mirror, though. So good. Bit of burst damage going onto Veteran, but not quite enough to kill him. He's a very tanky hero. Juju has hit level 30, so he's now got massive Chronosphere as well. Got level 30 on the puck, which means Dreamcore Rapid Fire. Dreamcore Rapid Fire doesn't really do a lot, though. Ollie can just dispel the Cursed Crown. Is there no shard on the Dark Widow? I think the Dark Widow should consider the shard. Really good for the stun.
Normally Willows rush it as well.
Yeah, it is really good. Dire are finally losing a bit of their base. Brex think about going in. Trying to go on Ollie, but they all blink away. I pops the Arcanist Mirror. Oh, it looks pretty, actually. That really spiky thing. Oh, that's all of them. All of them gone because Puck was taking the bot lane. Procs the Aeon Discs, no problem. Okay, 61 minutes into the game.
Stage 2 of the game.
Yeah, where it's a base defense. But you know, Brex has the ability to basically one-shot anything, any creep wave, no matter how big. He should probably consider travels.
They actually probably had more chance by not taking Megas of ending the game because their super creeps would have scaled more than the Mega creeps will.
It takes a very long time for that to happen, like 4 hours.
We're going to get there.
Well, maybe.
We're going to get there.
Yeah, who needed to go to bed before work? Not me. I was going to upload the in-house games from last in-house and today, but I think I better do that another time now because it's just too late. I can't be bothered. Oh, they're going in on Ollie. This is a chance. They got their Hex, but nice Eber coming out from the puck. But unfortunately, Eber just made him get one shot by Veteran, and he goes straight down. Really nice pick off. Ollie did pick up the Stygian Desolator. He's actually decided to go for Fallen Sky. That's the first neutral item for the Dire team. They get the Force Boots. Force Boots always nice for a support. Also provides a little Dispel, which is nice. I think Cocopium has realized that he can't really push. Who's got the Book of the Dead as well? Someone is using a Book of the Dead.
Yeah, no, who is it?
Nyx, Kinder. I like Book of the Dead because you can use it to de-ward everything and push. Oh, looks like a bit of a roast fight. Yeah. They get a kill on Cocopium. Looks like Ursa's in a lot of trouble. Veteran blinks in. But the Death Ward just chugging away. Veteran goes to Invis yet again. This has an Ags and a Refresher on it. Who wants a free Ags? Void doesn't need it. Kinder doesn't need it. I mean, who needs it?
Ollie?
Oh, Veteran is doing a very long TP, but he does escape. People who need it, yeah, Ollie or Puck.
Oh, Decay, you criminal.
What did he do?
He's built Arcane Blink with an Octarine.
Oh.
They don't stack in Decay. They do not stack. This is a public service announcement.
Yeah, well, fine. No, but 5% more. I think you should go Overwhelming Blink on Puck, to be honest. I think it's better.
I think if you're going to build one of them, Overwhelming makes more sense. Because it's more burst magic damage on top of your combo.
It is. Oh, they're going in with a taunt that does absolutely nothing, but I think you'll still get Brex. Yeah, they dropped the Chrono. Really nice Chronosphere. And the Aeon Disc does prop on Winter Wyvern, which means they're going to go back. They get the Winter's Curse on it. Is that enough to kill Ursa? Ursa's in his ultimate. Oh, and there's still going to be the Dagon kill. Finally, the game is about to end. There's the Fallen Sky, but Veteran is going to be okay. You could pretty much run into the base. You've got Aegis and Satanic on the Faceless Void, but... Wow.
Look at the Rapid Fire.
Rapid fire when you've got no damage items whatsoever. Finally, the base goes down 63 minutes into the most clown fiesta of games we have ever seen.
I think it has to be the most clown fiesta. I don't think I can recall an in-house more clowny than that.
That is ridiculous. The entire game made absolutely no sense. If you look at the gold graph, it looks like if I took away the axes on the graph, you'd go, oh, probably a quite intense 40-minute game. Actually, it's 63 minutes where the team who were ahead never ever managed to win. And the win probability graph took a bit of a dip, but it wasn't quite enough. Can you actually believe Dire were ahead in experience at one point? Around 60 minutes into the game? I don't understand. But let's have a look at hero damage. Who was the hero of the team? It was Puck on the Radiant side, 79,000 damage. And on the Dire, it's Ursa and Brex. Very, very close. Ben and Brex. 50,000 each. But yeah, what a game that was. Weird item builds that kind of made them almost lose the game for no reason, because they thought they were like so ridiculously far ahead that we could just buy the Dagon, the Radiance. But yeah, it kind of made the game more difficult for them. So
it was an interesting. Well, it was an interesting game even from the beginning, right? The drafting was pretty creative, I've got to say. From that last pick, Winter Wyvern, putting the Ogre into mid. And it did. When I say it worked, the despite the Ogre dying a couple, quite a few times in lane, it was pretty even coming out of the lane. Where's the Ogre? Only about 300 gold down at 10 minutes against a puck.
Wow.
Not bad. And then
Yeah.
obviously Ogre builds Midas, but then things got very rough. Then Radiant did absolutely everything they could not to end the game for about
They did.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
And finally, it all came together.
Well, they gave us a good show at least, but
True.
I'm glad we can put that game to bed now.